What's up everybody? In today's video, Best Buy leaks 3 unannounced Zelda Amiibo, Eurogamer announces to reveal the specs of Microsoft's upcoming Xbox Scorpio, someone has built what is essentially a metal magic carpet in Breath of the Wild, Yooka Laylee turned out to be exactly what we thought it would be, and much more. Remember to subscribe so you don't miss out on future gaming news. And we will be in the comments below for the first hour or so that the video publishes to talk with everyone in the comments. So give us a like and let us know your thoughts on today's news in the comments below. Starting off with Breath of the Wild, someone found out how to fly in Breath of the Wild. This is very similar to an exploit that was found during the E3 demo. If you use one of the large square metal boxes and set it on top of the minecart, you can climb on top of the metal box and control the cart it is sitting on with your Magnesis rune. This somehow tricks the game into allowing you to defy the laws of physics and lift yourself as high as you want. It's important to know that you will reach the vertical limit of the world, which will knock you off and make you fall, but you can use this opportunity to paraglide across incredible distances. This is incredibly easy to replicate and can bring hours of fun by experimenting with different ways of using it. Second on our list, Digital Foundry and Eurogamer are teaming up to reveal the official specs of the Xbox Scorpio. This is actually going to be revealed today, so an update video may be uploaded after this one covering everything that is revealed. At this point, we aren't sure if the actual physical console will be shown off with new games, or if we will just be told the specs and be shown a small sizzle reel of games. Either way, I'm more than excited to be getting a small glimpse into what to expect from the next few years in the gaming industry. In other news, Yooka Laylee's reviews are finally out and the scores are exactly what we expected. The spiritual successor isn't by any means a perfect game, but it's still a great game and very fun to play. Depending on where you look for your reviews, opinions may vary, but it seems that most people are enjoying the core gameplay, with some of the console versions do have frame rate issues. However, Playtonic has said that they will be releasing a patch which should fix most issues. Yooka Laylee does exactly what it sets out to do, with capturing that feeling of classic 3D platformers while adding new modern gameplay mechanics that allow the game to stand out on its own. The next bit of news is more of a controversial topic surrounding what many are saying is poor transgender representation in Mass Effect Andromeda. Eurogamer says players encounter a specific director by the name of Hanley Abrams, which I probably mispronounced. Upon meeting this NPC, she explains her backstory, including her former name, to Ryder, even though they are a complete stranger to her. Eurogamer wrote that one of their contributors said it feels forced, as if BioWare had to tick off transgender on some checklist. BioWare agreed with the statement and gave an apology. In Mass Effect Andromeda, one of our non-player characters, Hanley Abrams, was not included in a caring or thoughtful way. We apologize to anyone who interacted with or was hurt by this conversation. This was never our intent and was an unfortunate byproduct of the iterative process of game design and a change in the structure of the character's dialogue. To remedy this, BioWare will alter Abrams' dialogue in an impending update. We have had several discussions with members of the transgender community both internally at BioWare and in the broad community, and we are working to remedy this issue. Once the changes are implemented, Hanley will only reveal certain information to Ryder after they have developed trust and only if the player chooses to support her, BioWare clarified. Finally, we have what could be promising news if you're a Zelda fan. We purposefully kept this for the very end of the video, so if you don't want spoilers, here is your warning. If you're like me, I thought all of the Breath of the Wild leaks would stop once the game released. However, this isn't the case. With future DLC announced and being released this summer and winter, it would make sense that Nintendo try to capitalize as much as they can by releasing a few amiibo to go along with that DLC. As of right now, Breath of the Wild has a couple of tunics that can't officially be unlocked without using exploits. The game essentially has the tunics on the disc with no real way to unlock them. Even the official strategy guide gives a brief description and says they are unlocked by using the appropriate amiibo. The only thing is, these amiibo don't exist, or at least not yet. What makes this stranger is that Best Buy had 3 separate amiibo listings, but only 2 tunics are currently locked in the game. First Deity Link and Skyward Sword Link. So does this hint at a possible third costume being released with the DLC? Personally, I would love for the next 2D Zelda game to be announced during E3, and Nintendo to add that tunic to Breath of the Wild as sort of a cross-promotional advertisement. Realistically, the third amiibo will likely just be another chest or something that gives you items or a mount, like Epona. But here's a bit of fun news for you. If you happen to be a Zelda fan and aren't looking forward to the next 4 to 6 years before we get the next big Zelda game after Breath of the Wild, if you're thinking it's too soon for a new Zelda game to be released, Nintendo has in the past 5 years had at least 3, sometimes 4, and even more Zelda games being developed at the same time. They have their home console Zelda team that works on games like Breath of the Wild and Skyward Sword. They have their official handheld team that works on games like Triforce Heroes and A Link Between Worlds. At the same time, they had Grezzo working on games like Majora's Mask 3D and Ocarina of Time 3D. They had the third-party Tantalus working on Twilight Princess HD, and we can't forget about Koei Tecmo, who worked on Hyrule Warriors and Hyrule Warriors Legends. However, some of these third-party teams have moved on to other games aside from the Zelda series. But it has been a few years since Triforce Heroes released by Nintendo's handheld Zelda team. Both A Link Between Worlds and Triforce Heroes only took 2 to 3 years at the most to finish. So it's about time for us to hear news on the next big handheld Zelda title. Though, to be honest, with Breath of the Wild DLC coming later this year, we likely won't hear anything on the next handheld Zelda game until 2018. But these are just dreams of a Zelda fan, so forgive me. And I guess that brings us to the end of our news for today. Remember, we will be replying to some of the comments below, so let us know your thoughts on everything that we had to say. If you would like videos like this to be a new series, give us your thoughts on how we could improve the quality on future videos. Would you like more of a focus on gameplay being shown for the games we're talking about? Or would you rather see the actual pages of the news articles we're using so you can read along with us? This video used a bit of both, but we're interested in your feedback to make the quality of content as best as it can possibly be. We hope you enjoyed everything, and again, remember to subscribe, like, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. It really does help us out. I want to thank you all for watching this video, and welcome to the end slate. If you're a fan of these videos, you can follow me on Twitter for updates on future videos at GameOverJesse. Please subscribe, like, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you would like to watch even more of my videos, click the video to the left or let me know what types of videos you would like to see in the future. I would like to take the rest of this time to thank all of my Patreon supporters. If you're a fan of this channel and would also like to help us out by becoming a Patreon supporter and get some awesome rewards for yourself, like being a part of my videos, shoutouts, custom avatars, giveaways, being added to our private Discord to chat during live streams, and more, please visit patreon.com/GameOverJesse, where even smaller supporters at the $1 level will get you some awesome stuff. Finally, a huge thank you to this month's supporters: George Says Hi, Link Uses the Triforce, Transcendent Sacred Courage, Glenn Cassio, Prey Warrior, Lunarium, Chris Gasparin, Harris Priest, Lovable Christie, Key of Time 15, Jerome Measure, Daryl Quinnen, Furzin 16, Kadron, Magic Tech Review, and the Itch Network.